Hey guys, one day to go and then we get to be together. I am super, super excited. All right, so I've been sending out some videos, sending out some information. You've gotten information from your teachers. I'm sure it's information overload. I know my brain is information overload. And I appreciate it that so many parents are watching the videos along with their children. Now, that has raised a few questions, and I'm so glad that you guys reached out to say, Sheila, what about this? Or what about this? Thank you, because there's so many different things that sometimes I forget, or it just I haven't thought of adding that to the information. So thank you for reaching out and asking. All right, so one of the biggest questions that was asked is, when are masks going to be worn, required, and when will students have a mask break? What will that look like? And so the thing is that all staff are to wear masks on school grounds. So you'll see all staff in a mask. As far as students, we ask them to wear a mask whenever social distancing cannot be maintained. What does that mean? That means as you're coming into school. So before you get out of the car, make sure your mask is on, come into school. Because we know in the halls, there's going to be more kids, there's going to be more people around. So we want to make sure that everyone is safe. In the classroom, we do have seats 3 to 6 feet apart, but more likely to be 3. So a lot of the time, the students will be wearing their masks in the classroom. The teachers will work with students when they need a mask break, try to find times when they can get up and maybe go outside, take a break, because we know that these can be difficult to wear all the time. But we want to keep everyone safe. PE class. So they'll go into class with a mask on. Remember, anytime the kids are in the hall, when they're transitioning from class to class, when they're going to lunch, so forth, they will be wearing their mask. Now, if there is a way that they can be apart and social distanced, then they will not have to wear their mask. But if there are times where they're playing an activity or a sport or a game where they're going to be in closer contact, then they will wear their mask. And so we have separate baggies for each of the students, and we have a basket, so each class will carry that with them to when they go to PE, and also when they carry that when they go to lunch. And so then after lunch, you remember, they'll put their lanyards in the baggies. They'll keep their mask with them because recess is a little bit different. There'll be times where, let's say, they're out on the field and they're spread out, that they don't have to wear their mask and they can take a little break. If they're playing in close contact, let's say they're playing a soccer game and they're all right next to each other, then we're probably going to ask them to wear the mask. And then when they need to take a break, to walk away from that and do that. If they're walking laps, if they're kind of walking by themselves and they're distanced from others, then they can have a mask break. When they're on the equipment, and there's a lot of them there, they'll be wearing their mask because that's going to be a closer to each other. Now, students, if have your mask on and then you have a chance to take it off, one of the things I would do is just taking it off, and a lot of times I put mine just right on my wrist. Or if you have a pocket, you can put it in your pocket. All right, just an easy way then to keep it with you and so it doesn't fall down or get misplaced. I would also encourage that parents please make sure all masks are labeled with your child's name on it. So that way, if they drop, then it's easy to find whose mask that is. If your child does not have a mask or forgets it when they come into school, we do have some extras. Our community has been amazing with donating masks. So we do have some here that we can give to your child. We ask that you do make sure that you're laundering these at home back and forth. All right. Now, on the first day of school, students aren't going to know where their lockers are. And I told you about morning routine when they come in. They usually go first thing to their lockers. Well, tomorrow, go straight to your classroom. Teachers will be working with you, show you where your lockers are, and then the second day, then you'll be able to go to your lockers first and then go to your classroom. I am so excited about tomorrow. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.